Brought to you by ExpressCare Health and Skin Center. Get in, get out, get better.
Welcome back to Healthy Living. Tonight we are talking about breastfeeding and the benefits that it has. And joining me is ExpressCare's Dr. Jitka Lom. All right, Doc, so we're both mothers. We know the benefits of breastfeeding, but for those who are maybe new mothers, why is breast milk best?
Well, first of all, it's nature. You know, we were created to give birth and feed our children from our own bodies long before cows and milking machines came along. So that's the first reason. Of course, breast milk provides nutrition. It's got the perfect balance of omega-3 and fatty acids. And also, it has a lot of antibodies in it so that babies will benefit and become healthier. There's a lot of evidence that babies that breastfeed gain the proper amount of weight, not too little, not too much, and that they stay a lot healthier. They have less infections such as ear infections, and overall they're just healthier.
All right. Now, when a woman gives birth, how soon after she gives birth should she, you know, try to get her baby to latch on and drink breast
Well, I don't know
milk?
what you did, but you know, we try to put them on the breast immediately. There won't be any milk at the beginning. You just put the baby on and it's suckling, and eventually the milk will come in even 2 or 3 days down the road. But you can put the baby on right away so it can get into the habit, and so it can stimulate your nipples, which then brings the milk.
Oh, yeah, when I gave birth, I was just like, there's the baby. Okay, come on,
Yep.
It's time to eat.
Time to eat.
Yeah. And are there some instances when newborns can't do breast milk? I mean, I've heard of that, where they say, oh, the baby wouldn't latch on.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes the baby's too weak because the baby's sick or very, very premature, or the baby might have a cleft lip or a problem with its tongue or palate, but those are unusual situations. Sometimes the baby is just kind of tired or sleepy and not interested, and it needs a lot of encouragement, but eventually most babies will latch on. I would say more than 90% of babies should be able to breastfeed. You just have to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying sometimes.
Okay. Now, you mentioned earlier that breast milk sometimes doesn't come in right away.
Yeah.
So how long does it take for the breast milk to come in? I know there's a difference between, I think it's colostrum?
Yes, the colostrum.
Colostrum,
That's right.
yes.
At the beginning you have colostrum, which is liquid, and that has the most antibodies. So even if you, as a mother, decided that you just really can't or don't want to breastfeed, at least for the first week or so, if you can give your baby your breast, to give it the colostrum. The colostrum has very important antibodies that prevent infections and will keep your baby healthier. So please try to do that. But that's sort of a clear liquid, and then the breast milk starts to come in. As you know, breast milk is kind of a grayish kind of color, a light white color. That starts coming in after the first 48 hours or so. You'll start to get that. If you're a new mother, if you're a repeat mother, it'll come a lot faster. Your body already knows what to do.
Yeah, I think mine was like, okay, you're about to give birth. Yeah, you're ready.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I'm a working mother, and of course, I chose to breastfeed when I first gave birth. And for the working mother, it's beneficial to use a breast pump. Although I could never use one because I felt like I couldn't produce enough. But
it's really hard. You know, it's a great thing that you bring it up because, of course, the standard is 6 weeks and back to work. And I did that. You did that. It's very hard. You know, other countries give their moms 6 months, a year, whatever length of time, because breastfeeding takes time, and you need to be relaxed to breastfeed well and to get lots of milk out. And that's hard when you're working. So back to the breast pump, I did that, and you bring the breast pump to work, and you take your time out in 20 minutes, and you put it on, and you try to produce your milk, and it can work. You just have to keep doing it. The more that you do it, the more your breasts will make, and most people will end up supplementing because they feel like the baby isn't getting enough, the baby's crying and so on. It's really difficult. But if you keep trying, you can at least get the baby as much breast milk as possible, which is better than none.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know that there are laws, a Guam law that actually passed in 2013 that allows for workplaces to give a breastfeeding mother the needed time to breastfeed, which is wonderful.
Yes.
Now, when you're breastfeeding, I've heard like, oh, I can't eat this because my baby might be allergic to it or whatnot. So are there certain types of foods that women should avoid while breastfeeding?
Well, typically the things that will make your baby very gassy or colicky, baby will be really uncomfortable if you eat a lot of onions, garlic, broccoli, cauliflower, beans. Things that produce a lot of gas in you will go through the breast milk and produce a lot of gas in the baby, and it'll be very uncomfortable and keep you up at night. So try to stay away from those foods. Onions are one that many people don't know about, and you should really avoid them. So trying to stick with very healthy, of course, pure, nutritious, whole, clean foods, fruits and vegetables, and your milk, healthy foods.
All right. Now, we know the benefits that breastfeeding has for the baby.
Yeah.
Now, what about benefits for the mother?
Right, and there are so many, right? We focus on the child always as moms. But for the mother, the first thing is that breastfeeding takes a lot of energy out of your body. Therefore, you're going to lose weight. So if you gained a lot of weight during your pregnancy, you want to try to lose weight, definitely breastfeed, because you're feeding another human being. You're expending about 140% of your normal energy when you're breastfeeding. That's a lot. Second thing is, it will help you to, right after giving birth, it will help you to shrink down your uterus so that your bleeding will stop sooner, your pain will go away, and your tummy will get back to a smaller size much more quickly if you do that. The next thing is, of course, breastfeeding is a great contraceptive, so you won't need to be on birth control pills and so on while you're breastfeeding, because you're protected. You won't be able to get pregnant. And then long term, breastfeeding is very healthy for your bonding with your baby, although I do believe mothers that bottle feed their babies still bond. But there's evidence that if you breastfeed your child, it does help with their tongue and mouth development, so that their speech and so on may be a little bit easier for them down the road. Back to the mom though, breastfeeding is protective against breast cancer down the road.
Yes.
So that is a very wonderful thing to do for everyone.
All right, well, thank you, Doc.
You're welcome.
Well, don't go anywhere, because when we return, the doctor is ready to take some of our viewers' questions.